business book at home. Good chance one of them might be In Search of Excellence. Remember that book? Before Who Moved My Cheese, it was the biggest selling business book of all time. Tom Peters, Robert Waterman, In Search of Excellence, powerful book. But if you pull that book off your shelf and blow the dust off of it and thumb through it, here's the amazing thing that you're going to find. Over 40% of the companies cited in that book as models of excellence are no longer in existence. Why? Well, when you survey those companies and when you survey why this happened, it's because the company history got in the way. Does that sound right to you? In other words, what I mean by that is because their company had always been this particular thing, they weren't willing to change or expand or to grow or to modify because they'd always been this one particular thing, and that's what they were going to be. And along with that, they failed to change. Or there were new technologies, or there were new methods of distribution, or there were differences that they were unable to adapt to. So the challenge for those of us in this room is, especially working for companies that have such an incredible history, how do we make certain that we continue to change? And I think part of that comes out of how we approach all of these things that we're talking about in terms of customers wanting an experience. So let me recommend 3 strategies for you that we use in our organizations on a daily basis, that we're constantly checking to see how well we're doing, that I think are going to be vital for what you're doing in the future as well. First one is called high concept.
The high concept is a short, powerful, grabbing statement that interests and involves the audience. It hooks the audience, tells them a little about your business, and makes them want to find out more.
This is a powerful way to communicate. I can say absolutely, positively, overnight, and you know the company I'm talking about is FedEx, of course. FedEx was founded on a high concept that Fred Smith had. The pizza business, for example, very crowded, very competitive business. The pizza business, Tom Moynihan enters with a high concept. That's all he's got. But he founded Domino's on your pizza in 30 minutes. Now think about that. He differentiated himself from the rest of his competitors based upon a high concept. In fact, Papa John's, a more recent entry into the pizza marketplace, differentiated themselves with a high concept. Better ingredients, better pizza, right? Now think about this. Papa John's will deliver in many locations. They're a pizza business that happens to deliver. Domino's, on the other hand, is a delivery business, and what they deliver just happens to be a pizza. Nobody ever picked up the phone and called Domino's because it is the best pizza you ever put in your mouth, right? You call Domino's because it gets there fast. Now here's how companies in the same industry differentiate themselves based on a high concept.